right, so, hey everybody, Shane here, daily-astrocat.com. A very tired Shane. Shane really didn't want to, I just want to go to bed. Okay, so anyway, it's Tuesday, it's the 23rd of December, and the moon's in Aquarius all day long. Now, we had a beautiful crescent moon out there last night, and then I saw a meteor go across the highway. It didn't really cross the highway. It was up in the air, kind of like did its flaming out thing and just came across. It was bright enough to be seen over traffic, though, bumper-to-bumper traffic, so that was pretty cool. Now, look, you have my permission to use that wish, okay? My wife asked me, did you make a wish? And I was like, no, I usually get what I want. You know, I didn't. So I'll pass that wish along to everybody out there, okay? We continue to address the technical stuff from yesterday. That technical stuff, that's why I'm so tired. It was a lot of work. Just difficult on the eyes and just very, very demanding as far as trying to learn how to use this silly program that I have to use. And I didn't even foresee that when I was talking about dealing with technical things. I was just like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden yesterday came up and it was like, oh, shoot. And I even had my boss with me, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, so anyway, pretty interesting. Hard to do when you're in front of customers, you know. That's where you really have to pull it together and try to do it, right? Now, I worked all day long. Then the second call I had, same thing. So anyway, the trial by fire, it kind of went okay, right? Time will tell if anything comes of it. However, today's moon is a rather focused moon in Aquarius, so more of that crap, right? Maybe we can figure out more of it or something like that, or just find out how to fine-tune. I've got other things that I'm dealing with tech-wise too, so be a good chance to try to get into some of that. Supposed to snow around here a little bit. Probably be rain where I'm at. It'll definitely be snow up north. So, if you're out and about, drive carefully. If you're out and about somewhere else in the country, you can make fun of us for having snow. That's fine. It's a white Christmas, though, in some parts. Just like the song says, dreaming of a white Christmas. So, okay, we got that. So, look, revolutionary change can't come fast enough, right? Because the only aspect we're going to have today, because it's a focused moon, is at 6:54 p.m., okay? And that is when Mercury is sextile the moon. So that's going to help us with some logic and thoughts and stuff like that. We'll get to a little bit of that later. Just keep plugging away and try to make time for some creative efforts, okay? And today's keyword is slogging, because, that's what you do when it snows out, okay? And the color is aubergine, the eggplant purple, right? It translates to eggplant in French. Okay, so you still feeling like you're making no headway? You're not alone. Manifest nightly and meditate daily. We need to understand that this cycle is a slow start. It's starting out really slow. And our actions will determine our level of success early on, because Mars is free of Saturn. So whatever we're doing for actions, going that a little bit extra, or we're doing whatever we have to, that is what's going to make it happen, okay? Even with that happening, whatever level of success we're either achieving or not achieving, others are counting on you. And just know that. That means you need to make your efforts count. Commit to doing the work, and the rest will eventually fall into place. Eventually, that's a key word there. That's an important word. The key word is slogging, okay? So that tells you the speed of which it's going to fall into place. Kind of. This week's holiday is going to challenge your 3D timeline. And, not that everybody plans around the holidays and stuff like that, but anytime there's, a universal day off like Christmas or something like that occurs on a Thursday, a lot of people take that Friday off. So that's why I'm talking about getting ourselves in a position to be able to just go to Wednesday and then slowly turn it all off, because everybody usually leaves early on Wednesday too. So, and you'd probably be off for 1 or 2 days, depending on your work circumstances and stuff like that. A lot of people will be doing that. So now the moon's, okay, we talked about the moon's only aspect, and that's the only thing that we can take solace in today, or one of the things. The moon sextile Mercury, it speaks, look, speaking out is going to help your cause today. You got to speak out. You got to let people know what you're doing. Our minds can help us balance our actions against this backdrop of difficulty. Use Mercury sextile the moon to update how we are using our different platforms. Sounds good, right? And make sure you finalize all food plans for the next couple of days, food plans. Because, Christmas Eve, there's a party. We're going to a party. A lot of people get together. Feast of the Seven Fishes and stuff like that around here, right? So, it includes shellfish, so Shane does not do Feast of the Seven Fishes. But we are going to Providence for Christmas Eve, so that'll be fun. Just outside of Federal Hill, if you know Providence at all. Okay, so there you go. Now, in 1938, there was a discovery of the first modern coelacanth. You know those fish, the fish that looks like they're living fossils? Those things, right? In South Africa. Was discovered there. And our birth is Harry Shearer. Happy birthday, Harry. He's an American screenwriter and actor. He was on Saturday Night Live. He's The Simpsons. And he was in This Is Spinal Tap radio show. And he's a musician. He's born in Los Angeles, California. And he's still around. Happy birthday, Harry. Appreciate you. Alrighty, so that's all we got for you. Let's sum this up again. Our color is aubergine, and the keyword is slogging. Today, we're slogging. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Keep the comments coming. Keep the likes coming. I like likes. That's what I want for Christmas. I want likes. Lots of likes. Why not? All right. So anyway, see, low bar. Okay. Anybody can hit a heart. Come on. Do it. All right. Today's the 4. Happy astrocatting.